Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing today? I wanted to bring you down to the water this morning and on this little stretch of beach that's near my home because it's so peaceful, and I felt like we could all probably use some peace as we head into this very important day in the life of our country. Peace is what I want to talk to you about this morning. You know, several years ago, I decided that during the season of Lent, I would give up something and give it back to God, something that was important to me. And I started trying to think, what's the most important thing that I have that I can give up? And I decided it was time, because time is so precious for all of us. And honestly, it's the only resource that we have that's non-renewable. Once it's gone, it's gone. But I thought, what a great investment to give that time back to God. So for the 40-day period of Lent, I decided that for 40 days, I would find a chapel or a church or a cathedral, or at very least, a quiet spot in nature to sit for one solid hour and to think and to pray and to meditate and try to find out how I could be a better person for God and for others and for the world. Well, one day I found myself in this place in downtown Mobile, and as I walked in and sat there, I looked around and said, "Ooh, this ain't no chapel." Because most of us, when we think about chapels, we might think of a little country church in the woods, or maybe that room off the main sanctuary in the church where we can go for more private worship and times of prayer. But this was a cathedral, the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception in downtown Mobile. There ain't nothing small about that place. But it's a wonderful place, and I would find myself there often because pre-COVID anyway, it was open pretty much daily at noon for Mass, and they also allowed Protestant girls like me to come in and to sit and to pray and to meditate and to seek some spiritual enlightenment. So on this particular day when I was there, a verse from Psalm 34, 14 I think it is, kept ringing through my mind. It said, "Seek peace and pursue it." Well, I'd read that verse many times in my lifetime, underlined it, highlighted it in my Bible, but on this day in this very large cathedral, that one small little word, pursue, stuck out at me. So I got on my phone and I Googled real fast the dictionary definition of pursue, and it was to persist, to hunt, to chase. And on that day, and on this day, I'm asking myself, Drexel, what are you doing to pursue or to chase peace? Now, those of you who know me know that I'm a very big advocate for peace. I try to find peace in every situation when I can, but usually it's more of a passive type of action, meaning that I might mediate a disagreement between people if I am asked, but mostly it's a matter of, keeping my mouth shut, of trying to walk away from a touchy situation, of trying to find the best in a bad situation, sometimes even just slapping a smile on my face when I want to scream or scold. But today the question is, how can I become more active in a pursuit of peace? Whether it's peace in my home, with my family, in my community, my friends, my country, or my world. And that's a question I want to ask you on this day too. What are you doing, and what can you do to actively pursue peace? I would like to tell you that I found the answers that day all those years ago in the cathedral, but I did not. I found a few of them and I'm working on it. Still don't have them all, because like the undertaking of the construction of that beautiful cathedral, the undertaking of a plan for peace is long and difficult sometimes. It takes a lot of work, and we're all, I hope, working on that. As we embark on this new chapter of history in our country that, frankly, all of us are writing in one way or another, I would like for all of us to think about how we can chase down peace, pursue the pathways to peace without compromising our core values. I'm certainly not asking you to do that. In fact, I'm asking you to use your core values to help you devise a plan for peace. Find ways to soothe, find ways to work together, find ways to bring ideas together. If you see something that you believe needs changing, by all means work to change it, but work with others in a more peaceful way. Let's all, I think today, consider the value and the importance of finding that pathway to peace. It is not always the easiest path, but it is the path that is very worthwhile. Seek peace and pursue it, and I'll see you in the morning.